Saturday, June 2nd, the Roslindale Arts Initiative will hold its first Youth Arts Festival at the Roslindale Community Center on Cummings Highway. The event will showcase everything from handmade clocks to musical performances. The festival is run by Jamaica Plains historic Eliot School of Fine and Applied Arts. Here now to tell us more are two Eliot staffers, Ellen Pierce, a teaching artist, and Nicole Murray, director of the Eliot School Partnership Program. Welcome to Neighborhood Network News.
Thank you.
All right, let's start with you, Nicole. Who is coming together here for this Roslindale Arts Initiative?
Well, what makes this festival particularly special is that it really brings together so many different parts of the Roslindale community. The 6 Roslindale elementary schools will exhibit their students' artwork. The Irving Middle School, the Roslindale Community After-School Program students will exhibit, Sumner Boys and Girls Club, Making Music Matters, Music Connects, and students who are getting art through the Eliot School in the Roslindale Public Schools. So it's really a community effort, and we have found that parents and principals and teachers and students are incredibly excited about showcasing what they're doing and letting the public see all the great things that are happening in Roslindale Public Schools through the arts.
Speaking of being excited, now you've worked with the kids and they're getting ready. What are some of the things that you've worked with the kids that their parents and the general public are going to be able to see?
Sure. We have some pen and ink wash drawings of birds and also skateboards. We have surrendered boards that are no longer usable, but students have sanded and primed the underside and made their own design on it, and those are really exciting for the students to do.
Now, what about the music component? I mean, usually you think of the Eliot School as furnishings and visual arts, but now you've collaborated with other organizations in the area to bring music performances the kids can.
Right, and what we did is while we are a visual arts program, we have invited music providers who do what we do in the Boston Public Schools, who provide music programs, to come and celebrate the arts with us. We really see this as a way of bringing as many different arts providers together to celebrate the arts.
Now, do you think the kids know what an arts festival is, or you know, maybe they haven't had a lot of experience before in even doing art? So how are they looking forward to this event?
I think the students are really excited. I think that it's unusual for them to be able to exhibit their work outside of schools. And so this is exciting that they get to see their work in the community and see the work of others and see the work of students who are older than them and who are younger. If you're in the 4th grade, you can look at an Irving student and think, oh, I'll be there in a few years and maybe this is the kind of work I'm going to do. So I think it's a great opportunity for students to realize the impact of their work.
All right, Nicole, what will you judge the success of this event on? What are you hoping to launch from this, besides celebrating the kids and all the things?
Well, I can tell you that as a result of the Roslindale Arts Initiative and the growing excitement around the arts, there's been peer pressure from the parent community to bring more art into their schools, and as a result, for the first time in recent history, every student in Roslindale next year in 2012-2013 will have visual arts education. So that is one of the major goals of this type of an initiative, is to raise awareness about what's going on, to generate excitement, and that leads to more quality art for kids.
All right, so do you have any suggestions about, the event runs from what, 10 to 1, is that correct?
It comes from 10 to 1, and we're going to have a presentation where the students will receive a certificate of participation for participating, and there will be a musical performance throughout the day, and we will have more information online about the particular schedule.
All right, speaking of that, where should people go? To the Eliot School website?
Yes, to www.eliotschool.org, and on Facebook as well. We've got lots of information and photos, and feel free to contact us at the Eliot School with any questions that people might have.
All right, well, thank you very much, and thank you for bringing it at least to this section of Boston. Now, maybe we need to duplicate this for other parts of the city there, because, you know, but Roslindale and JP are two artsy communities. It's good that you lead the way. Thank you both very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks.